We briefly talked about phishing in previous lesson. In this video, we're going to dig deeper on this attack method, and we're also going to discuss other attacks meant to trick. Phishing is a classic cybersecurity attack that combines social engineering and spoofing. These attacks usually involve someone trying to trick you into clicking a link, downloading malware, or entering credentials on a fake site that looks legitimate. Email is the most common method for delivering phishing scams, but attackers also use text and phone calls. Here's a common phishing scenario. You get an email saying you've received a secure document via file sharing service like OneDrive, Dropbox, or DocuSign. The message urges you to click the link to view the document. The link leads you to a fake login page for that service, and if you enter your credentials, they got you. The attacker captures them and gains access to your real account. What makes it worse? They often repeat the attack on your contact through your compromised account. Spreading like wildfire. Here's some common variation of phishing. You have vishing. This is voice phishing. The attacker calls, posing as a bank or tech support, and asks for sensitive information like password or card numbers. Or smishing. This is phishing via SMS. This is where the attacker sends a malicious link via text, hoping the user will click it on a mobile device. As deepfake technology evolves, vishing might include fake voices or even video in the future, making it even harder to detect. Now let's talk about Pharming. Pharming is sneakier. Instead of tricking you with a fake email, it redirects your browser from a legitimate site to a malicious one, without your knowledge. This is done by corrupting the computer DNS. DNS, by the way, is how your computer looks up website names. It's like your computer's GPS. Here's a Pharming scenario. Let's say your bank's website should point to IP address 2.2.2.2. A Pharming attack will change that so your browser points to 6.6.6.6 instead. The site might look identical, but it's designed to steal your login credentials. Unlike phishing, which uses social engineering, Pharming targets the system your device uses to navigate to the internet. Phishing and Pharming often rely on impersonation. Attackers register lookalike domains like googles.com or yahoo.net, hoping you won't notice the subtle difference. This is called typo squatting, also known as lookalike or doppelganger domains. They might also use hijacked subdomains that appear trustworthy. For example, example.onmicrosoft.com might look legit because it uses the Microsoft domain, but it's actually a subdomain purchased from Microsoft by the attacker. While phishing is usually broad, business email compromise (BEC) is highly targeted. Attackers pick a specific person, often an executive or financial lead, and they craft a message just for them. They pose as a coworker, vendor, or even the CEO. Before launching the attack, the threat actor may research the target's role, relationships, and communication style. They often avoid obvious phishing signs like weird links or attachments, and instead they rely on trust and urgency. Sometimes, attackers even gain access to a real email account and use it to send messages, making the scam harder to detect. Similar terms include spear phishing. This is where they target a specific person or role. Then you have whaling. This is where they target a senior leader, the big fish. And then you have CEO fraud. This is where the attacker pretends to be the CEO, request a money transfer. And then there's a term called angler phishing. This is where they use fake customer service accounts on social media. Then you have brand impersonation. This goes beyond just using a logo. Threat actors copy the look, tone, and style of real websites or email. I'm talking font, colors, even the writing style. This is done to make their scams more believable. They may also boost their fake site in search results using SEO tricks or create fake social media accounts to make the scam look more legitimate. And then there's disinformation. This is when false information is shared on purpose to mislead. Both can be used to amplify scams and draw more victims into phishing campaigns. And then you have your watering hole attack. This is where the threat actor don't attack the target directly. Instead, they compromise a third-party website that the target is likely to visit. For example, let's say an employee of an e-commerce company often ordered lunch from a local pizza shop. An attacker compromises the pizza shop website with hidden exploit code. When the employee visits to place an order, they get infected, giving the attacker a way into the real target's network. It's called a watering hole because, just like a predator, they wait for the prey at a watering hole. Here's a recap. You learned that phishing means to trick you into clicking or entering data via email, phone, or text. You learned about pharming. This is where the attackers silently redirect you to a fake site by hacking your DNS. You learn about typo squatting and subdomain hijacking. They're used to make fake sites look trustworthy. We learned about BEC, business email compromise. They target individuals with personalized high-stakes scams. Then we also learned about brand impersonation and disinformation. These are used to increase believability. And water and hole attacks, which are used to compromise a trusted site to reach a larger target group. See you in the next one.